Let's grow together, you and me. It's the digitally integrated art lab. Let's see. Can you feel the vibe? Group, we feel it. Oh yeah, building dreams worldwide. Group, we're building. Oh yeah. Got AI tools at your fingertips. Learn to market, design and script. From Canva tricks to Etsy flair, DCT takes you everywhere. Who's ready to thrive? We're ready. Oh yeah, let's bring our goals alive. We'll do it. Oh yeah. DCT, where the magic starts, turning passions into works of art. Empowered minds, success in sight. We're shining bright all day, all night. Who's got the mindset strong? Group, we got it. Oh yeah. Who's been dreaming all along? Group, we dreamed it. Oh yeah. Time to soar, don't wait too long. We're flying. Oh yeah. Live shifts every Friday night, answering questions, keeping it tight. Community strong, we all belong. Here in DCT, we can't go wrong. Who's here to create? Group, we're here now. Oh yeah, let's innovate, collaborate together. Oh yeah, DCT, it's the place to be for digipreneurs just like you and me. Lift your voice, let's shout and sing. And DCT, we do big things. Welcome to DCT, where creativity sets you free. Let's grow together, you and me. It's the digitally integrated art lab. Let's see. Can you feel the vibe? Group, we feel it. Oh yeah, building dreams worldwide. Group, we're building. Oh yeah. Got AI tools at your fingertips. Learn to market, design and script. From Canva tricks to Etsy flair, DCT takes you everywhere. Who's ready to thrive? Group, we're ready. Oh yeah, let's bring our goals alive. We'll do it. Oh yeah. DCT, where the magic starts, turning passions into works of art. Empowered minds, success in sight. We're shining bright all day, all night. Who's got the mindset strong? Group, we got it. Oh yeah. Who's been dreaming all along? Group, we dreamed it. Oh yeah. Time to soar, don't wait too long. We're flying. Oh yeah. Live shifts every Friday night, answering questions, keeping it tight. Community strong, we all belong. Here in DCT, we can't go wrong. Who's here to create? Group, we're here now. Oh yeah, let's innovate, collaborate together. Oh yeah, DCT, it's the place to be for digipreneurs just like you and me. Lift your voice, let's shout and sing. And DCT, we do big things.
Welcome, everybody. It is Friday, March 14th, And this is a lunch and learn. So we're going to learn some things about content. And I also want to talk to you about a course that I have if you want to take what I'm talking about further. And I also want to use this as a nudge for those who were in the class last night. So, what I want you guys to do in the chat is let me know if you were in the class. Let me know if you were in the class. Just say me if you were in the class. If you were not in the class, you'll have your opportunity to get the information. All right. So let me know, let me know, let me know. Hey, 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 mama, I see you. I see you. Y'all go say hi to Joan Alfred over there on YouTube. That's my mom stopping in, and she's the person that I will be working with, along with some other people, on making AI accessible and understand and make it where people 60 and over can understand it. Yes. So that's what we're bringing to the table probably next month. All right. So you guys stay tuned for that. Those of you on YouTube that typed me, let me know the one takeaway, one of your takeaways from the experience last night. All right. One of your takeaways and or lesson learned, whatever it may be, let me know. And we're going to go ahead and let people know that you guys actually got some good information there. If you're on TikTok right now, consider heading over to YouTube so you can ask your questions. All right, consider coming over to YouTube so you can ask your questions. All right, because I may not see your questions here on TikTok. All right, all right, all right. So we're going to get started right away. Last night we talked about content, and I'm about to bust some bubbles because a lot of you have been taught content the wrong way. Give me a 1 in the chat if you are somebody who has been told, well, in order to get people to know you're there, or in order to be able to grow your audience, you got to post every day. And it's tired, right? It's tiring to post every single day. You're working a 9 to 5, you have children, you have a relationship, you have to nurture, you have self-care, you got all of this stuff, and it's hard to find time to post content. So you're doing it every single day and you are not seeing any results. Let me know in the chat if that is you. Is that you? Give me a 1 if that is you. All right. Now, you're doing content all wrong, because what if I told you that you don't have to post every day? Nope, you do not have to post every day. What people are doing who are posting every day without understanding the rules behind posting and understanding the psychology behind people buying is that they post every day without a strategy. So posting every day without a strategy is almost like, really, are you really posting? Because is anybody even engaging with your content? Because you don't have any strategy. They don't know what to do with it. They don't even find interest in it. And it's all in your presentation. Your product is perfect, but it's all in your presentation. All right. So we got Dean saying yes. We got Key Divine saying yes. All right, cool. Janice says rephrase. I don't have to post every single day. AR519, which is Anika, she said, I learned I'm not saying that word, Anika. Why you put that word up there? I learned the methods behind content creation and why they work. I'll let you guys say the word. There's her post. All right. That is what she said. All right. She also said, I don't have to post every day or multiple times a day. I don't need to make it complicated. No. And you do not need to, don't burn yourself out over this. Don't burn yourself out. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started right away. I am going to share, trying to make sure I got the right thing shared. I'm going to share, make this bigger. There we go. All right. Let's go back. Share my screen again. Go here. There we go. That is so much better. Let me go ahead and turn off this comment. And if you guys want access to the class, if you don't even want me to go through the spiel, you're like, look, I missed it, I want to take the class. The link is right there, bit.ly/DCT Learning Lab. And the link is all caps. So make sure, and it's case sensitive. So make sure you spell it out just the way that you see it. All right. So we went over the ultimate playbook for digital creators who hate marketing. All right. So listen, you've been posting, you've been showing up, but nothing, crickets, zero sales. You thought that just showing up every day would bring success. The truth is, content without a strategy is just noise. I'm going to say that one more time. Content without a clear strategy is just noise. Why most creators struggle. You're following trends without purpose. Instead of crafting your own message, you're chasing what everyone else is doing. You're focusing on vanity metrics. You're worried about your likes. You're worried about your followers, right? They don't pay the bills. Real conversions pay the bill. Are you getting people over to your website? Are you getting people over to a landing page to grab a freebie so that way you can collect their email address? Or are you just worried about the likes, right? Are people commenting and sharing pain points with you and helping you be able to even build out your offer even bigger by incorporating their pain point? Or maybe you create something different to address that particular pain point. Those are the things you want to look for. Those questions that people ask, far more valuable than a like. All right. Are you posting without strategy? You're creating content randomly instead of using proven frameworks. So the $0 to $1 million mindset shift. All right. Struggling creators think this: I need to post more. I just need more followers. I'll go viral. If I go viral, my business will take off. Nope. We're gonna reframe the way that we think. So we're gonna start thinking like a successful creator. We're gonna say to ourselves, every piece of content I post has a purpose. I don't need millions of views. I just need the right audience. If I focus on solving problems, sales will come naturally. So flip out the way that you're thinking about this thing so that way you can approach creating content more strategically. People do not care about your offer. They don't care yet. All right. So, how to make them care? Talk about their struggles, not yours. Nobody wakes up thinking about your product, they wake up thinking about their problems. Make them feel seen. Show them you understand their frustration before offering a product, a service, a course. All right. Before you offer the solution. Educate them before selling to them. Help them understand why they need a solution before selling them one. All right. You guys have been going about this all wrong. So you have to obsess about your target audience's problems more than you obsess about your own in the space of business. You have to make them feel seen. So those pain points, those questions that people ask, that's why them asking questions is more valuable than them simply liking a post. I'm also going to step on some toes. Those follow me for follow me trains, they are worthless if people are not engaging with your content. That is what the algorithm wants to see. Great. You have a lot of followers, you got a lot of likes, but you really don't have real traction behind your posts. All right. You also want to educate people, share some value before you jump right into the buy. Make it make sense for people to want to exchange something they've worked really hard for whatever you're offering. All right. Think about it like this. If you're offering a $97, we'll make it easy. You're offering a $90 course, product, service, whatever you're offering, right? When you're working with people who work a 9 to 5, say for instance, they're making $30 an hour. They don't see the $90 simply as $90. They see the $90 as 3 hours of their time that they have to work in order to earn that money. So that's why you have to make it make sense for them. They're not just going to work these 3 hours to just give you money because you put a course out there. No, no, no. Until people learn how to disconnect time from their revenue generating sources, they're going to always look at time or look at money as time, right? But once you get into the space of creating digital content and it moving, you'll disconnect yourself from time and you'll start to understand that anything you want is affordable. The reason why is because you'll start creating offers based on your creativity. The more creative, the higher the product. Anything that, the least amount of effort you put into it will be a lower tier product, right? So what I mean by that, both have value. The lower ticket offer may be a piece of clip art that you offer on Etsy for $7. The class on how to create it may be $70. You use different levels of creativity in order to make the money. So if you have a huge pain point that you want to solve for yourself, then solve somebody else's huge pain point by offering something that is valuable to them and not just something that is simply valuable to you. And in order to know what people want and what they need, you have to engage. You have to engage. Is this making sense? Go ahead and give me a 1 in the chat if you guys are following. Are you guys following? Give me a 1 in the chat. I want to make sure everybody is following. Are you following? All right. So if you are not following, let me know that too by saying, can you explain that a little further? Let me know. All right. All right. So the way that I'm going to do this live is I do need audience participation. It helps me understand how I should word my live here. And I want to be sure that you guys are understanding what I'm offering. All right. So if you're not tracking, make sure you let me know. Please go over that one more time because I really don't understand what you just said there. All right. So make sure you guys are interacting with this post and also make sure you share it out. And also make sure you follow or subscribe in order to receive notifications for when I go live the next time. Let's keep going. So here are the emotional triggers that drive sales. Pain avoidance. People will do more to avoid pain than gain pleasure. I'm going to read that to you one more time. People will do more to avoid pain than to gain pleasure. That's why your cute product is beautiful. It's not selling because that's a pleasure. But a person is more open to supporting whatever you're offering if you'll help them avoid pain. They desire for transformation. Show them what's possible with your solution. Fear of missing out. Nobody wants to be last to figure something out. And I have that in there because, listen, this AI train is going to miss a lot of people because they're stuck in their heads overthinking and overcomplicating it. You're going to get stuck in your head and you're going to end up missing out on a small window of opportunity to change your bank account. Your bank account is literally screaming at you, learn AI, learn AI, learn AI. You see it at every turn. You see it when you're on social media. Maybe you've even experienced on the phone where you thought you were talking to a real person, but you were talking to AI, right? You don't want to set yourself up where learning AI is going to become an emergency. Learn it now to stay ahead of the curve. The reason why I say this is because I was there when the internet was turned on. And one of the ways that I helped myself grow on my job is I knew the internet. I knew how to search it. I knew how to use these digital products. And because AutoCAD is the digital product that I use in the design space. And the reason why I was able to basically make my own promotions on a job is because I did the things that people didn't think were important to do, like learn the internet. They didn't know how to search on the internet. They didn't know how to write emails. For real. I mean, I'm that old. Then when it came to designing in AutoCAD, they didn't know how to streamline their design process. So I would make sure that I knew all of those things. And because I knew those things, I would be placed in positions of management, in place where I would do less with my hands and more with my brain. All right. Implementation, and if you guys follow Myron Golden, you may have heard this. Implementation is the lowest form of working, really. It's where the people who use their hands, they make the least amount of money versus the people who use their minds, their creativity, their God source. We're all creative because we're made in his image, right? So because he is the creator and we are creative by birthright, then people want access to what's in our minds. That is where the value is. It's between your ears. All right. All right. Now, 4, identity and belonging. People buy when they feel like they're part of something. Mhm. Why do you think they have all of these events during the summertime? All of these different events because people like to feel like they belong to something, right? If your content doesn't tap into at least one of these triggers, you're missing out on conversions. Mhm. Common mistakes that unalive sales. Talk about features instead of benefits. People don't care what your product does, they care what it does for them. Let me read that to you again. People don't care what your product does, they care what it does for them. Not being clear about the next step. Confused people don't buy. If they have to guess what you do or what to do next, they won't do anything. Creating content for everybody. I know, and if you're brave enough, tell me in the chat, say me. There are a lot of people who have this idea that they're creating for everybody. You can't create for everybody. You cannot. If you try to speak to everyone, you speak to no one all at the same time. Write as if you're talking to one specific person. The invisible sales funnel inside your content. So, this is how you make the money. You want to start with the problem, make them feel seen, show them you understand their struggle, show the aha moment, teach them something valuable that shifts their mindset. You guys are literally going through this right now because you thought that you had to post every day. And then I came in here and disrupted that and let you know, no, you don't need to post every day. You need a strategy behind your posting. And you can break that thing down to 3 days a week. And then you can even do it once a week if you use a tool like Canva to automate the delivery of your content. All right. Position your offer as a solution. Make it clear. Make it clear that your offer solves their exact problem and include a call to action. Tell them exactly what to do next. Make it easy and actionable. So how you want to write scroll stopping hooks. How do you stop people from swiping right past your post on TikTok? If you can't grab attention in 3 seconds, see if I can move this. If you can't grab attention in 3 seconds, go back here. I'll put this back up here. There we go. If you can't grab attention in the first 3 seconds, nothing else matters. Your hook is the first sentence of your content, and it needs to make people curious enough to keep reading. The best hooks challenge beliefs. I challenged your belief of having to post every day. Calling out your mistakes. I could have worded this as the biggest mistake I made in my business life is burning myself out creating content. Use the shock factor. You'll be amazed that 80% of your sales comes from 20% of your action. That's real. You can highlight a relatable pain point or tease a story. Think Risa Tisa. So we're going to take a listen to our leader, Anika. She is AR519 here on YouTube. Anika, I know you weren't you didn't expect this. But I put it in a presentation. All right. So take a listen to DCT leader Anika share valuable information about content. Go ahead and play. So there's no sound. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to stop the share and I'm going to start it again. And let's see here. Let us go into, there we go. And let me share that. All right. So now you guys should be able to hear. I picked the wrong button. Y'all don't laugh at me. DCT, don't laugh at me. I picked the wrong button. I'm going to go ahead and push play.
I think the other thing to keep in mind is you're prompting your podcast with a voice in front of the audience. Your voice or how you want your podcast to come across may be completely different because you and your content is different. So that's another way to differentiate yourself and your content is you want it to sound more like you. So whatever your voice is, however you speak, however you do content, that's what you wanted to prompt. And so you and Misha could talk about the same thing, or you and I could do content about the same exact thing, but how your voice is or how the two voices interact will be different. And so it might speak to some people that won't hear me, even though we're talking about the same thing. It may catch them, even though it's the same two people talking, how they're talking and how they're interacting is different, if that makes sense.
It does. Thank you for that, Anika. All right, Letitia, you got something?
Yes. Hi, good evening.
All right, so that was our very own Anika sharing some valuable content there about creating content. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go to the next slide here. Make sure. There we go. So if you're ready to go to the next level, visit DCT Learning Lab. And I'm going to go there. I'm going to go to DCT Learning Lab. And I'm going to go into it as if I am using, so replace screen share. All right, there we go. I'm going to go into it as if, not that screen, gave you guys the wrong screen. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to go into it as if I am a new user. So I'm going to get logged in. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go home. So if you guys are interested in taking the course, you want to take the learning further, then you'll be able to do just that. But I also have a freebie for you. So before we go any further, what in the world is DCT? So I just updated the site, DCT Learning Lab, AI Solutions for Creatives. All right, where I'm showing you how to turn your creativity into digital wealth using AI. So if you're a creative, an artist, designer, crafter, or digital entrepreneur with big ideas but limited time, tech overwhelm, and no clear roadmap, why did you just disappear on me? Let me go back. Let's see, stop screen share and go back to entire screen. There we go. There we go. So if you are someone with overwhelmed, no clear roadmap to monetize skills using AI, you see others leveraging AI tools like ChatGPT, Midjourney, and DALL-E to work smarter, create faster, and scale their business. But when you try, it feels like a foreign language and you're stuck asking, how do I even get started? Is AI going to replace me, or can I use it to grow? How can I make money with my creativity without burning out? I'm going to go ahead and say this to you guys. I need to go ahead and do this. Let me get out of this screen here. Let me replace the screen. All right. A lot of you are worried about AI taking your 9 to 5. You're worried about it. But I want you to reframe your thinking and think about how AI can take you or take your 9 to 5 away, right? How AI can take you away from your 9 to 5, right? Not your 9 to 5 get rid of you, but how can you use AI to get rid of your 9 to 5? Think about it like that. It doesn't just work one way. The pendulum swings both way, people. It doesn't just swing in the way of, oh, AI is going to take my job. Nah. How about you use AI to replace your 9 to 5? It's possible. It's possible. All right. So just keep that in mind when you guys start fearing, AI is going to take my job. Um, Good. Because you want to be on the other side of that where you replace your job with AI and stop being so dependent on a 9 to 5, or use it as a tool to help bring extra income into your home instead of working a 6 to 10, a second job. All right. The truth, AI isn't just a trend, it's a game changer for creatives who know how to use it. Right now, while you're still overthinking and waiting, others are turning AI into passive income streams, automating their content creation and freeing up time for what they truly love. Imagine if you could create digital products in minutes, not weeks. You had a step-by-step blueprint to turn your skills into automated income. You stay ahead of the curve while still keeping your unique creative style. The solution, DCT Learning Lab, AI solutions for creatives. So welcome to the Learning Lab, where AI meets creativity without the confusion. This isn't just another course hub, it's a learning lab designed to teach you exactly how to use AI to create, automate, and monetize your digital business. Inside DCT Learning Lab, you'll get easy to follow courses on AI-powered design, digital product creation, and automation, step-by-step guidance on using AI tools like ChatGPT, Midjourney, DALL-E, and more. Proven strategies to turn your creativity into consistent, scalable income, a supportive community of like-minded creatives ready to grow with you. You don't need to be tech savvy, you just need a willingness to learn. I'll show you exactly how to transform your creativity into digital assets that work for you. So, ready to work smarter, not harder? Explore the courses and start building your AI-powered creative empire today. So you can click here, take me to the courses. A little bit about me, Nisha Bazemore, the creator of DCT and Coco Twins. So I am an AI and digital business coach, certified AI consultant, and designer with over 30 years. I'm also versed in business strategy and creative coaching, helping countless digital creatives turn their skills into scalable income streams. My expertise spans across AI-powered design, content strategy, and digital product monetizing. In 2022, early 2023, one of the things that I was able to do as one of the first adopters of creating art in AI was I was able to make $60,000 writing prompts in 3 months. 60K just in writing prompts because they wanted their system to be trained. And the one thing that we noticed out the gate with AI is the bias in AI. And because there was such a big bias in it, it could not generate images of African American people without making it look clownish, look weird, look odd. So because of my 30 years of design, I knew that when it was time to describe the skin, it doesn't understand African American besides what it was trained on. So how about using a hex code for the color brown that you wanted to use? That the system understood. So when more people started to use the AI tools and trained it on what a twist out is, on what a bust down part is in the middle, it knows all of this stuff now, right? Because people are using it. We don't want to be washed out of AI. So make sure you guys are using it. All right. I am the go-to expert for entrepreneurs who want to navigate the digital world without feeling overwhelmed. So why learn with me? I'm giving you real-world expertise. I've built multiple successful businesses between Teachable, Shopify, and Etsy, proving that digital entrepreneurship is possible at any stage of life. I started Coco Twins at 44. I got serious about Coco Twins at 45. I'll be 50 next month. Haven't worked a 9 to 5 since for the last 5 years. And I've been able to at least 6x my income as a design engineer. All right. I'll help you simplify. Whoa, I'm a Marine too. I'll help you simplify. I'll help you simplify the complex. I'll help break down AI, content creation, and marketing in easy to follow actionable steps. Mindset first approach. So I like to teach AI from a holistic approach, meaning this is why it's always the mindset part of it. It's not just a part of you that is learning AI, the whole of you needs to learn AI. All right. Because I understand that success isn't just about strategy, it's about overcoming fear, self doubt, and tech anxiety. Authentic and no fluff teaching style. With me being a prior service Marine, I am not for the fluff. All right. So I teach exactly what works. I'm not speaking from theory, I'm speaking from practical application as a designer with 30 years of experience, and also as someone who has been able to not work a 9 to 5 for the last 5 years and started my business at 45. All right. So I want to help cut through the noise so you can focus on results, not guesswork. So my mission is to help midlife entrepreneurs, creatives, and digital product sellers step into their online space. Whether you're new to digital business or looking to elevate your strategy, I'll provide tools, mindset shifts, and systems you need to succeed. If you guys have questions, then, or not questions, if you want to join my list here, then here you can join my email list. When you're ready to look at the classes, you click here, take me to courses. Going to click it, and it's going to take you to the courses that I have on the site right now. Because I am a part of Teachable, basically one of their tester babies for the new setups that they have, my Teachable site looks a little different than it used to look. They updated it so that way you guys can sort out by product types, digital products, memberships, bundles, all of those things, making it easier to be able to navigate. And also they added the categories for me. When you're ready to learn the ultimate playbook for digital creators who hate marketing, you're going to click here and it's going to redirect you to where you can get the ultimate playbook. Those of you that took the class last night, you were in the live last night, and those of you that are part of DCT Accelerator, you already have access to this. So this is the course. This is the full course right here where I went through the presentation I just shared was just a snippet of what's in there. All right. So I give you guys the overview, the replay. I have to activate it. It's not activated. The course. Oh no, here it is. The course materials are here. So you get the replay under course materials. Let me go back because I'm not logged in. The general ChatGPT prompt template to help you come up with content, prompts to use with the ebook that comes along with the course, prompts to help you write content to create presentations in less than 1 minute, and how to turn your presentation into a podcast. I showed all of that last night. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the ebook, show you guys what the ebook looks like. And let me zoom in. So the ebook itself is 107 pages long. The goal is not to read all the way through this thing. It is to use it in something called Notebook LM or use it in ChatGPT to get what you need. I'm going to go ahead and go into Notebook LM. Did I close out of it? I did. So I'm going to go into Notebook LM here. And right here, I have the creator content that converts. So I took the guide, I uploaded it into Notebook LM. It is 100% free. Then I can have a conversation with the ebook, and I can also create a podcast for the ebook. This is creating content in one space. And this is 100% free. Free. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and change my share so you guys can actually hear the podcast. I want you guys to hear what it sounds like. So let me go to replace my screen share and share the tab. And I am looking for, there it is. All right. So this is the podcast that it wrote for me. And let me let you take a listen to it. And while that's loading up, I will tell you, you do need a Google account in order to access this tool. It is free. All right. To talk to the book while this is loading, say for instance, because I did say something about creating content using a strategy, PAS is a strategy, problem, agitate, solution. What this thing will do is go through the book and pull out everywhere where it says what PAS is. PAS is problem, agitate, solution. It's a copywriting formula that is battle-tested framework that can help you create content that converts. You push the button, it's going to take you right to the book where the information is. All right. These three things are really, they work together, but they have different, how can I say this? They have different responsibilities. So this does not feed into the conversation. It does not. All right. I'm going to go into Canva because I actually saved the conversation since that's taken a while to go through. And I turned the conversation into a podcast. Let me go back. There it is. And now I'm going to share my screen for this. Let me go here. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen. So replace screen and share. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into the podcast. Start it here.
Let's get real for a sec. You know, you're a creative person. You're pouring your heart into your work, making these amazing things, but then it kind of feels like nobody's really noticing. You know, it's just crickets out there.
Yeah, it's like you're putting all this effort into it and you're just getting, a couple likes from your mom, maybe a comment from your cat.
Exactly. And it can be super frustrating. Like, is it even worth it? You know, should I just give up and learn how to knit or something?
Right. Like, what's the point? But, the funny thing is the problem might not be your work itself, but how you're thinking about getting it out there.
Oh, this is interesting. Tell me more.
So we dug into this book, The Ultimate Playbook for Digital Creators Who Hate Marketing, and it's packed with these mindset shifts that can seriously change the game.
Okay. I am all about working smarter, not harder. So tell me everything.
It's not about, those cheesy hustle harder mantras. It's about understanding how to actually connect with your audience.
Right. Because just posting consistently isn't enough. Like, I've tried that.
Yeah.
And my cat is still my biggest fan.
That whole just be consistent thing, it's like the biggest myth out there. I mean, consistency is important, but it's not the magic solution.
It's like showing up to a party in a banana suit.
Yeah.
You're definitely consistent, but are you attracting the right people?
Exactly. You could be posting every single day, but if you're not posting the right stuff, you're just adding to the noise. And let's be real, we're already bombarded with enough noise as it is.
So true. So what's the alternative? What should we be doing instead of just, mindlessly posting?
We need to shift our focus from just putting out content to actually solving problems for our audience. That's where the magic happens.
Okay, so instead of being like, look at my amazing pottery, it's more like, hey, are you struggling with making that perfect mug handle? I can help you.
Exactly. You become the go-to person, the problem-solving expert. And you attract an audience that genuinely cares about what you have to offer.
That makes total sense. So we're attracting the right people with our awesome problem-solving skills. But how do we actually transition from, helpful advice giver to selling our stuff without feeling like that pushy salesperson nobody wants to be bombarded with buy now every 5 seconds?
Oh, I totally agree with that. Nobody likes to feel like they're being sold to all the time. It's all about the invisible sales funnel. It's about weaving your offers into your content so it feels totally natural and helpful.
Invisible sales funnel.
Ah.
Okay, that sounds kind of sneaky in a good way. Tell me more.
So it's like creating a choose your own adventure book for your audience, but you're subtly guiding them towards, the happily ever after of buying your product or service.
I'm intrigued. I'm totally break it down for me. What's the first step?
First, you got to grab their attention by addressing their pain point, right? It's like, hey, are you tired of your watercolor paintings looking like a 5-year-old attacked a canvas? Ouch. But yeah, I've been there. Okay, so we've got their attention with the pain point. What happens next in this choose your own adventure? Now you got to sprinkle in that aha moment, that light bulb over the head realization. Like, what if I told you there's a way to blend colors like a pro, even if you can barely draw a stick figure?
They're like, wait, even I can achieve artistic greatness. Tell me more. Oh, wise one.
Exactly. They're hooked. Now you seamlessly position your offer as the solution. You're like, that's why I created this online watercolor course where you'll learn all my secret techniques for blending like Bob Ross on a caffeine rush.
Subtle yet effective. I can practically hear the changing.
And finally, you give them that clear call to action. Click the link in my bio to enroll and unlock your inner Monet. But hurry spots are limited. So it's like this natural progression towards a solution they're already craving.
Okay, I'm loving this invisible sales funnel strategy. But how do we make sure we actually stand out in this sea of other creators? Because let's be real, the internet has the attention span of a goldfish hopped up on sugar.
Storytelling, my friend, that's the key. We're wired for stories. It's how we connect, how we learn. And honestly, a good story is way more engaging than a boring sales pitch any day.
It's like sneaking veggies into a smoothie. You're getting all the good stuff without even realizing it. But how do we incorporate storytelling into our content without sounding like a cheesy infomercial? Like, I was lost, my art was failing, but then I discovered this one weird trick.
Oh, God, no. Nobody wants to hear that. The key is authenticity and structure. You start with a relatable struggle, something your audience will instantly connect with. Like, I used to be terrified of color. My paintings looked like a sad beige landscape, but then I discovered...
The suspense is killing me. What happened next?
Hold on, we're getting there. Then you build tension. You highlight the obstacles and frustrations you face. Like, I tried everything. YouTube tutorials, fancy brushes, even sacrifice.
All right, so all of this is AI. All of this is AI. None of this, it was all created using two tools that do have a free version to it. Not Gamma, Notebook LM and ChatGPT. You can create ebooks this way. You can create courses this way. You can create so many things, right? And I know that, put this here. So Bright Colors asked, are there other voice options besides these two? I feel like I hear them everywhere. The answer to that is not right now. There is a way to be able to change the voices, but it requires you downloading the podcast and then uploading it into another app. But one of the things that you can do to make it stand out is how you present it, the tone that you use or the tone that you tell it to use. People may hear the voices over and over again, but not everybody leans into what people sound like. They lean into what they're learning. All right. One of the other ways that you can make this stand out is if you record your screen. Let me see if I can get it to do it. So I'm going to share this screen, go to this screen. All right. So one of the ways that you can make it stand out is if it lets me interrupt it, I can talk back to it. All right. Give me a 1 in the chat as soon as you hear this. I want to make sure you guys can hear it.
Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing another deep dive into a new source that we found called The Ultimate Playbook for Digital Creators Who Hate Marketing. And it's all about, how to really turn your passion into profit. When you don't really love the idea of marketing, all the salesy kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, what are some ways that we can kind of like sneak that in there almost?
Yeah.
All right. So what can you do to make this stand out, make it different? Right here where it says interactive mode. You can click on interactive mode and then it's in the right panel, right below creator content that converts under the studio. It says interactive mode beta. It is to the right. You can have it play and then you can interrupt it.
It's a good one. I mean, it definitely addresses what a lot of people I know struggle with. I mean, this whole idea of just like consistently putting out.
So I'm going to join the call.
Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing another deep dive into a new source that we found called The Ultimate Playbook for Digital Creators Who Hate Marketing. And it's all about, how to really turn your passion into profit, when you don't. All right.
Which can be a really frustrating realization for people,
Yeah, and that's kind of like one of the first things that the guy talks about is this mindset shift. like you said, it's not just about, getting the likes and the followers and all that stuff. It's about,
All right.
it's about like hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing another deep dive.
So it's not letting me join the conversation because I'm sharing my mic already with Restream on this live. So it's not letting me interact with it. But one of the things that you could do is you can talk to the conversation, to the AI podcasters. They'll answer your questions. So what you can do is record your screen. When you record your screen, or if you're recording a conversation using your phone, it will pick up the podcast voices and it will also pick up your own. So that's one of the ways that you can make it different if you're somebody that is not well-versed in, if you're not a techie person. I'll put it to you like that. If you are a techie person, check out Descript, and also check out, what's the other one? Oh goodness, I just lost the name of it, y'all. The one that lets us put our voices inside of it. I just lost the name of it. But there are ways that you can change out the voices. All right. I'm going to go ahead and stop my screen share and come back to you guys. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the chat. Let me know. All right. Those of you that are part of DCT Accelerator, you do already have access to the course. You already have access to the course. You do not need to sign up. You do not need to you already made the investment. 11 Labs. Thank you. So Descript and 11 Labs. Thank you. So you already have access to the ultimate playbook. And I'm going to, what am I in? Am I incognito window? I'm going to preview as a student. There we go. One of the things that I offered is a general prompt. And this prompt can help you come up with AI-powered email marketing campaigns. So ChatGPT act as an expert email copywriter and digital marketing strategist. Help me create high-converting email sequence for insert the purpose. Start by asking me up to 5 follow-up questions, one at a time, to tailor the email campaign. After each answer, acknowledge my input and provide 4 detailed examples to help me refine my ideas. If I get stuck, act as a brainstorming expert and suggest possible directions. Once we define the goal, generate 3 subject line variations to test engagement. Ask me to choose one before proceeding. Then I need you to create a structured email sequence outline, ensuring a compelling hook in the first email, clear value-driven messaging that builds trust and urgency, a strong call to action to drive conversions. After finalizing the email sequence, suggest an AI tool like MailChimp or ConvertKit to schedule and automate the emails for maximum impact. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is share or copy that prompt. I'm going to head over into ChatGPT. So this is how you use it. Go ahead in a free or paid version, paste the prompt, send it through. This is what I give you guys. So you don't have to know how to talk to AI to get it to help you with your email sequencing. I created a prompt that will help you do it. It's going to ask you one question at a time, and it's going to help you figure out how to create an impactful email. This is not the only prompt that is available in this course. All right. You do get access to other prompts, even a prompt that can work with the ultimate playbook. So say, for instance, you need help with this. I need to stop creating content that gets ignored. What you would do is go ahead and copy the prompt. You'll go into ChatGPT. You'll paste it. You'll grab the ebook and you'll open it. So you're going to use the ebook as knowledge. All right. So it's loaded and this is what I'm asking it. I'm going to go ahead and send it through. So it's going to read the documents, and then based on the documents inside of the book, it's going to ask you some questions. So if you want help creating content that actually makes people pay attention and you want them to stop scrolling, it's going to help you. Example, it's asking me, who is my ideal audience for this content? And it's giving me examples for each one. It's going to give me examples for each question. Are you speaking to digital creators who are already making content but struggling with engagement and conversions? Yes. I'm going to go ahead and copy it. Or are you teaching beginners? I'm going to do this. Or are you targeting beginners who don't know where to start? Let's do that. Or maybe we'll do a mixture of both. Let's go ahead and type mix of both. This is how you streamline your email creating. This is a tool that you could use. All right. So it says, got it. You want to engage both beginners who are just starting and experienced digital creators struggling with engagement and conversions. You can pick what it gives to you as an example, or you can enter in something else. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take this all the way back. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go back to, let me take all of this out. Let me hit send again, or start this again. I'm gonna approach this from a different perspective. In my past life, I was a certified, or I'm still a certified natural hair care specialist. So I am going to figure out, or have AI help me figure out how to create content to have people look at my posts as a natural hair care specialist. So it says, who's your ideal audience and what specific problem do they struggle with when it comes to social media engagement? I'm going to say, I want to focus on the natural hair care industry, or natural hair care industry, particularly parents who have children with naturally coily and curly hair and are also allergic to shea butter. All right. So that was my focus when I was doing natural hair, because one of my kids was allergic to shea butter. So I want to make this make sense for people. All right. I'm going to go ahead and send it through. It's going to acknowledge my input. It said, got it. You're targeting parents who have children with naturally coily and curly hair, but struggle because their kids are allergic to shea butter, which is in a ton of hair products. What's the biggest frustration when trying to find and use hair care products for kids? So you see how it shifted the language. It says, for example, are they struggling to find safe shea butter products that actually work? Are they frustrated with misleading ingredient labels? Do they feel like there's no real support or resources for children's specific hair needs? You can pick these. You can also say they want to create their own hair care products to avoid shea butter. All right. So you can pick what it gives you, or you could just say what it is that you want to do. So in this case, I want it to talk about helping them create hair care products that don't have shea butter in it. So it says, perfect. Your audience is parents who want to DIY their child's hair care products because they can't find safe, shea-free options that actually works. What's stopping them from making their own products right now? Overwhelmed by the process, concerned about getting the right formula, struggling to find good alternatives. I'll go ahead and just say, we'll go here with struggling to find good alternatives. And because it's asking me questions, it's not just going to give me some random output. It's going to give me output based on my input. So you have a better user experience with the AI. It's not assuming things. So it says, got it. Your audience wants to make their own hair care products, but struggles to find good alternatives to shea butter that actually work for their child's coily, curly hair. Here is a bullet point action plan to create content that grabs attention and converts. Here's the hook to grab their attention. Educate with shea-free swaps. Post ingredient breakdowns. This is what you can say. If your child is allergic to shea butter, here's what to use instead. Comparison posts. Shea butter versus mango butter. Which one works better? Listicle style content. 5 moisturizing butters that are 100% shea-free and actually work. The call to action. Struggling to find the right shea-free recipe? Drop a lotion container in the comments and I'll send you my go-to list. Another way to create content is show DIY recipes. Make it easy. So quick tutorials, step-by-step guides, behind-the-scenes content. It gives you the call to action. Address common myths. This is another way to keep people from scrolling when they see your content. Position yourself as the expert. Highlight success stories, build trust. Offer a solution. Always include a CTA, right? So I'm going to go ahead and copy number 5 and paste it here. Send it through. So now that we have the strategy, let's turn engagement into sales by offering clear solutions for parents struggling with shade-free alternatives. Here's how to structure your digital product, workshop, and a subscription. So your mini digital product, the shade-free DIY hair care guide for parents. And this thing can write it out for you. You could do a live workshop. It's telling you what you can do. And it's going to continue to have a conversation with you, because as soon as you figure out what it is that you want to offer, it's going to help you figure out your messaging. All right. The next one is subscription-based content. And how to stack these offers is telling you what to do. You could do a freebie, a lead magnet, a shade-free ingredient cheat sheet. Your low-cost digital product is how you stack it. Then you have a mid-tier offer, a live workshop, and then you do recurring revenue, shade-free hair care club. And then here's the question. It's going to continue to ask those questions until you get to the point of creating social media content that engages the viewers. This is the beauty of using ChatGPT, so that way you guys don't have to keep trying to guess at this thing. All right, you don't have to guess. You don't have to guess. Use ChatGPT to do it for you. All right. And I know one of the biggest pain points is that people don't know how to ask it to do that. So instead of trying to guess, if you have this, you'll have all of these prompts, and there are 10 of them. There's also a prompt to help you write your presentation, right? And then here's the information on Notebook LM. So if I wanted to turn, let me go here. If I wanted to turn, let's go here, this into a presentation. So we went over all of this. I'm going to select Create New. I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. Going to paste in content. Going to go back to ChatGPT because maybe I don't want to format this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do, let's see, which one do I want to do? Because you can take any of these. I'm going to do 5 to 10 easy. Nope, let's do why shade-free matters. All right, copy that. I'm going to go back to Gamma, paste that right there. Presentation, I could do a web page, I could do a document. I can also create social media content. So I'm going to go ahead and do social media content. I want square swipe files. Those are those little designs that you can swipe through with your finger. And I'm going to select continue. I'm going to go ahead and tell it, leave everything just the way that it is. Gamma also has a free version. So this is one of the ways you can create content really, really quickly. Let's see here. Let me go back. I got to do it another way. Let me go back. There we go. Go home, create new, generate. Since I just have the one sentence, going to paste it there. And social, generate outline. It's writing the outline for me. So why shade-free matters, common allergies and sensitivities. So that's the first card. What is shea butter? The hidden risks of shea butter. Common symptoms of shea allergies. Who should consider shade-free products? Shade-free alternatives. Reading labels. What to look for. Take action. I'm going to go ahead and select we're going to select this theme. And I want the information to be brief. And I want it to give me the images. So let's do stock photos. And let's hit generate. So this is the tool that we use to create our content. So the very first slide says, is your skincare causing reactions? The culprit might be hiding in plain sight. Keep scrolling to discover why shade-free matters for your health. I'm going to go ahead and do this, right? I can go to the next one. What is shea butter? The next slide it wrote, hidden risks of shea butter. And all I'm doing is editing the slides. Spotting shea allergies. You can even come in here and replace the images. So I'm doing African American child, right? So skin rashes, maybe the itching, I'll do African American child again, and I'll find another image. right? Then swelling. So it says the different allergies. Then down here, it gives me this list: who needs shea-free options, safe alternatives to shea, reading product labels, protect your health. It wrote all of this for me in no time. In no time. So this is what we go over in the class as well. Then when you're ready to present it, you'll just go ahead and present it. All right. I'm going to do one more example because I want to show you guys how far you can take, or you can take this thing even further. So I'm going to go back to the home and I'm going to say generate new, select generate. I just have a topic. I'm going to say creatives who are afraid to use AI. Generate outline. It's going to write the outline for me. The anxiety among creatives, understanding AI in creative fields, common fears and misconceptions, the reality of AI in creative industries. Let's do something else. Let's go back. When in doubt about the content to create, think mindset. All right. So we're going to say people who are afraid, or people who are dealing with imposter syndrome as a new business owner. Generate the outline. So there it is. Imposter syndrome, the hidden challenge for new business owners. Signs of imposter syndrome in business owners, why business owners are susceptible, the impact on your business, strategies to overcome imposter syndrome, reframing your mindset, building a support network, taking actions, your next steps. I'm going to go ahead and generate it. This time it's using AI images. It's going to create a presentation for me in no time. So it says imposter syndrome, the hidden challenge for new business owners. Persistent self-doubt plagues 84% of entrepreneurs despite evidence of success. The psychological phenomenon can significantly hinder business growth and cloud decision-making abilities at critical moments. Here are signs of imposter syndrome. Why new business owners are susceptible, the impact on your business, strategies to overcome imposter syndrome, reframing your mindset, building a support network. It wrote all of this out in less than a minute. Now I'm going to go ahead and select share. I'm going to select share here. Or no, I'm not. I'm selecting export. Now this presentation, just as it is, after I read through it and I edit it, I can attach it right to my LinkedIn account. It will go straight to LinkedIn. Let me see if I'm not logged into LinkedIn, I won't be able to show you. Oh, let me see if it'll let me log in. I don't want to join. Sign in. All right. So because I put it into LinkedIn, not this one, it was a different one. So I am looking for my, not there. There it is. This is one that I put up there. I went straight from Gamma right into LinkedIn. This is a PowerPoint presentation from LinkedIn, from Gamma. You see people are reacting to it. So the topic is, you're not too old for AI, you're too experienced to ignore it. So this got me some traction over here on LinkedIn, just by creating it using ChatGPT and Gamma and publishing it directly to LinkedIn. All right. So make the job easier. Don't work so hard on yourself. That is what AI is here for. All right. So this course is available for DCT Accelerator right now in your portal. If you are not a member of DCT Accelerator and you want access to the course, then you can head over to bit.ly. Let me go back, show you what it looks like. bit.ly/DCT Learning Lab. And it's going to bring you here. Select Take Me to Your Courses. And then come down here to the Ultimate Playbook. Click it, and you'll be able to grab the class. All right. Those of you that may not have the financial bandwidth to buy the class right now, I got you too. There is a free Let me replace share screening, entire screen. There we go. There is a free option to get a presentation, the cheat code to authentic content creation. You can get it for free. All right. When you get it for free, this is what it's going to look like. It came out of Gamma. All right. Always read what you create when you create it in Gamma. So here's the presentation. Stop the performance, alignment over assignment, your goalpost moves, get over it. Fearful, focused, the golden rule of you, the secret sauce, the real content alignment test. Here's a prompt to help you come up with ways to, what is this one? How to show up for yourself. And then down here is the snippet from Anika saying what she said. And then down here, you can grab the playbook is here as well. All right. So either way, you guys want to take advantage of the information, either grab the class or grab the freebie. And then there's information in there for you to be able to get to the course if you decide that you want to take it. Gamma. Let's see. Let's go back to Gamma. Go share and export. So Gamma you can export as a PDF, export to PowerPoint, export to Google Slides, export as a PNG, export or post directly to LinkedIn. This is new. All right. You can also embed it onto a website. You can also go ahead and let's go back because I don't want to do this one. I'm going to go to, let's do Conquering the Fear of Success. I'm going to go ahead and go to share, and I can turn this into a website just by selecting publish to site. Click it, publish site. Going to go to it. Now it's a whole website. So when you're ready to publish this to, say, for instance, Facebook, you can go over into Facebook and you can share the link. And it'll bring up your presentation. One of the things you may want to do, though, is instead of doing that, one of the things you may want to do is put a hook in here and say something like, what is this one about? We can say the hidden fear of success and how to fix it. Go ahead and put let's do finger down, make the thing black, and then go ahead and select next, and then post it. Then you can go to the post, go to comment, and go back here, copy. Let's see here, I don't want to edit domain. Copy the link and say, here's how. Put it there, send it through. All right, so this is a strategy. This is a strategy. All right. You can also ask ChatGPT to write out the hook for you as well. All right. So different platforms, people engage differently. This is one of the ways that I found people engage the most with them, or engage with the most. This is how they like that one-liners. When it's an arrow pointing down, it tells them go into the comments. All right. You can do this for TikTok. Not this type of content, but you can share the presentation on TikTok. There's a different way to post it, but nonetheless, you can take the information and repurpose it in 10 plus different ways. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and stop my share and say thank you to everybody who joined. I'm also reading through the comments while I am closing out here. And if nobody has any questions, I hope you decide to head over to DCT Learning Lab, grab your seat so that way you can learn how to create content the right way. All right. You guys be easy. And if you have any questions, please let me know the best way you know how. Over on school, over on Facebook, wherever you can find me. All right. You guys be easy, and I'll holler at y'all later.